Good evening. I'm Chris Horkeby, and this is my co-chair, Christy Walker. We are co-chairs for Crittenton Center's Festival of Trees 2020. It's hard to imagine that this year marks the 12th annual Festival of Trees. Throughout the years, this event has grown to be Crittenton's largest fundraiser. It's a way for family and friends to get together throughout the Peoria area community to kick off the holiday season while benefiting the families and children served by the centers.
In this year of first, Festival of Trees is hosting its signature cocktail party, Jingle Mingle, virtually, and we are so incredibly grateful for all of your support. Tonight, we're going to take you on a How It's Made journey with a couple of fun surprises along the way. I'm ready to get started. How about you, Chris?
I am.
Please raise your glass and join us as we toast all of you for being great Crittenton supporters. Together, we make strong communities and great childhoods happen. Cheers.
And now we'd like to take the opportunity to thank our presenting sponsors: G&D Integrated, RLI Corporation, and Kristen and Eugene McHugh Johnson. We'd also like to thank our mobile bidding sponsor, Bob Lindsay, Acura, and Honda. So without further ado, let's get started on our journey. Please join me in welcoming Randy Rundle from Mix 106.9.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris and Christy. You know, I've enjoyed emceeing this event in person for several years, and I'm so glad that you're able to join us tonight. And you know, as a proud sponsor of Crittenton's Festival of Trees, Mix 106.9 is here to also provide a little bit more holiday cheer for you on the air and also on our website at mix1069.com and our free Listen Live app, because we're playing all Christmas music 24/7 all the way through Christmas, just to add a little bit more the holiday spirit to your radios and to your cars and to your workplaces. So we appreciate that if you give it a listen. But we're so very, very happy to be here tonight and so glad that you are watching tonight, watching us on our journey of how it's made. And so we want to give you a special welcome to everybody who has purchased tickets for the event this evening. Now, if you purchased a Jingle and Mingle ticket, you are automatically entered to win some great door prizes that are going to be drawn every half hour during tonight's event. So be sure to stay tuned to see if you are a winner. Our door prizes tonight include Out and About in Peoria, which includes $25 from Russell Cycling and Fitness Center, $25 gift certificate to RC Outfitters, $40 to spend at Hearth, also $10 in Leaves and Beans coffee in a mug, a night on the Town Basket also, which includes $100 connected gift card, that's great, and a $10 gift certificate for Leaves and Beans, and also a bottle of champagne. Also, I've got something very, very special to show you here tonight as well. This is so special to me. We're very, very happy always to help the Crittenton Centers and everything they do for children and families in our community. And the kids at Crittenton gave me a little special gift that is going to be going right on my Christmas tree. So thanks to the kids from the Crittenton Centers for providing this special gift here tonight. And you know what? Thanks very much, kids. We do appreciate that so much. Very nice. Nice job. And all the great handprints from the kids at the Crittenton Centers. Thanks very much, kids. You know, and we encourage you to grab your program that you've got here with you tonight, hopefully, and join along with us as we go through our evening tonight. Now, in your program, what you're going to find is instructions on how to bid for items. You're going to find these instructions, and if you are not a ticket holder and you have not yet registered, well, you can do it right now. All you got to do is text CCFOT 2020 to 76278. That's CCFOT 2020 to 76278, and those numbers add up to the word SMART. Yeah, that's great. And smart of you to join us here tonight as well. Now, something new this year is your ability to donate your winning items to a local family in need. What a great idea. Now, you see, when an item is won, we will contact you on Sunday. And at that time, you may choose to either keep the item or donate it to a participating charity.
Hello, Crittenton family. It's Ashley from Bremer Jewelry, and we are so excited to come at you live. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are great. We were set all upstairs, but the store got a little bit busy, and we didn't want to ruin any surprises, so I thought it would be a great idea to come on down to our very own Santa's Workshop to talk about the raffle for this evening. So again, we are so excited that all of you chose to join us tonight on your couches, in your kitchens, with your friends, with your family, to make a difference for the kids of Crittenton Center. So as always, tonight we have an amazing raffle item for you. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it. Should we show them? Let's show them. Okay, guys. It's this beautiful white gold and diamond necklace. It's got kind of this really cool curve to it. It's on an adjustable chain. It's going to be perfect for any of your holiday outfits, or if you win and your significant other doesn't realize that you won, you can just slip it under the tree. So we are excited to donate this item in full tonight so that 100% of the proceeds go straight to Festival of Trees. And so the way that you can get your chance to win is with a $20 donation. That's going to get you 1 ticket. A $50 donation will get you 3. And if you're feeling generous, $100 is going to get you 7 chances to win. So we're not going to have the big reveal as far as who's going to win on stage tonight, but I'm sure there's something special in store. So thank you for those of you that have already purchased tickets. For those of you that haven't, I'll give you just one more peek. And the family at Bremer Jewelry is so excited to be a part of this very non-traditional virtual event, but so happy to make a difference for the kids of Crittenton. So buy your raffle tickets and we will see you soon. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, Ashley. And you know, you may purchase your Bremer Jewelry raffle tickets on our mobile bidding site as well, up to the time of the drawing at the end of our program this evening. Now, you don't have to be a Jingle and Mingle ticket holder to purchase the raffle tickets. They are available for anyone at $20 per ticket, 3 for $50, or 7 for $100. So as we move on with our program tonight, we encourage you to just grab a drink, get something to eat, just relax. Because now I would like to introduce you to Todd Peterson and Vicki Armbrust. Now, Todd works for Caterpillar and is a DJ at Music Tracks Mobile Entertainment. Joining him tonight is Vicki, an administrator at Pekin Public School District 108. And Todd and Vicki will serve as our conductors of How It's Made journey tonight. So please join me in welcoming Vicki and Todd.
Hey, thank you, Randy. Happy Jingle and Mingle, Miss Vic. It's a great honor to be here tonight to really support our friends with Crittenton Center's Festival of Trees. Vicki, tell us a little bit about the Jingle and Mingle.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Todd. Well, you're probably all in this virtual status, and here we are. We're online. You're at the egivesmart.com. So the home screen, if you will, is right here where you went down and you started to watch our live event. But if you click on items, then you'll be able to scroll through everything that we have this evening. I appreciate all the little ribbon banners, if you will, because it does say like buy now. Now don't worry, clicking on that doesn't mean that you're going to buy that now. What it does mean though is it gives you an opportunity to dig a little deeper into what that item is all about. So I'm going to take item 203 right here, Frosty the Snowman, and I'm going to click on that. It says that there are no bids at this time. Well, when I get in here, it says that I can either buy now or I can place a bid. Well, if I decided to buy now, what it is it's going to give you an alternative price for that item. And then if you would like to pay that, you can buy it right now, right on the spot. But if you would like to go back to just place a bid, or maybe you just want to think about it for a little bit. So you're going to go ahead and click start watching. So you're going to watch that item. And the great thing is there's a new little feature that maybe I missed it last year, but what I really like is as I go out and I click on, go back up to the top here, it says in red, my activity. So I can look right now by clicking my activity and I can see all of the items that I'm following. And then it'll give me those updates like maybe I need to bid again, or maybe it's already been purchased. So make sure that you stay on that.
Now remember, you can keep bidding on those items that haven't been purchased through the weekend. So good luck. I hope you get what you desire.
As Vicki said, all of the items are listed in our silent auction online. These are really donated items that we see throughout the evening itself, and it includes even non-holiday items, including some of my favorites, the Grizzly Truly Cooler. We also have the PBR Cornhole Bags Toss. And in addition to that, we do have food items, such as a Shark Bite Sampler. Vicki, tell them a little bit about the memory-making kits.
They happen to be over here. And the great thing about the memory making kits is that everything that you need to make it is in the kit. And there's even been some online videos on even how to do that. So I get my Joyful Star kit and it has everything that I need, even the paintbrush in order to paint it. And I can put that all together, making memories with my family. The trees too. Now, when I was looking online, I saw that some of the Making Memories kits that were still available, the snowman wreath, and then the gnome. Gnomes are making it back. They're very popular today.
They are way cool.
And then I was also thinking that there was a tree. There's a tree. Todd, what is that tree that you like?
I tell you, my tree was the glam tree. I think it is definitely the bomb.
That's right, the glam tree, that's your favorite.
The glam tree.
One of the other things, though, that you can experience here is that you can go on a scavenger hunt. If you scroll up and you look at number 1 item on the list, it talks about the scavenger hunt and it gives in detail the directions that you would need in order to do that. You're gonna get to go to 8 locations and just look at all the marvelous displays. What Todd and I did one night, socially distancing of course, is that we wanted to go and see the different display windows. And it was so much fun. And talk about all the lights and all the glitter and glamour at night. Todd, what was your favorite part?
Well, I tell you, just going across central Illinois was such a great time. Such beautiful holiday displays in the storefronts. We saw many trees, many tabletop decorations. I tell you, about all of it, it really put me in a great holiday spirit. I'm feeling the cheer. Speaking of cheer, I'm getting a little thirsty, maybe a little bit parched here. Can you help me out, Vicki?
I sure can. Our bartender, Kate, is here with us tonight, and she's going to show us how the signature drink was made for this outstanding event. So, Kate, you're over at the bar. Take it away.
Hello, I am Kate, and I am here today to show you how to make a Moscow Mule. Main things you will need for a Moscow Mule are vodka, lime juice, and ginger beer. You start by putting your glass full of ice and going to your vodka. You want 2 ounces into your cup. Next, you would use your lime juice. 1 ounce is approximately half of a lime, which I have squeezed already. Add that in. And you top with ginger beer. It's approximately 4 ounces, but it's to taste. You want to give yourself a little stir, kind of mix your vodka and your lime juice all together, and add a lime wedge. Gives you a little bit more flavor. That is how you make a Moscow Mule. For a holiday party, you can add a little color and top with some cranberry juice. Gives you fun and a little extra taste.
How was it?
Moscow Mule, very good. It's a great way to kick off the holiday season, certainly here tonight. Definitely want to give a huge shout out to our friends at RJ Distributing, certainly for their sponsorship tonight. Those of you who were involved with the dinner, there was a bag which had accompanied the dinner itself, and in that bag you would actually find your own way to make your own homemade Moscow Mule. I tell you, it was such a fine treat. Vicki, you look absolutely stunning tonight. Is there something different about you? You're sparkling.
Well, I think we also need to be thanking Bremer, but also everyone who allowed me to have the opportunity to wear this for just that short time until that special ticket is drawn tonight for our winner. And it's actually going to be delivered to their house, so they don't even have to worry about coming and getting it. But how amazing of a necklace is this?
That is absolutely stunning. So I guess at this time, we'd like to turn it back over to Ashley at Bremer
Yes.
to give us a little insight on the necklace that we have for raffle this evening.
Hello, Crittenton family. It's Ashley from Bremer Jewelry, and we are so excited to come at you live. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are great. We were set all upstairs, but the store got a little bit busy, and we didn't want to ruin any surprises, so I thought it would be a great idea to come on down to our very own Santa's Workshop to talk about the raffle for this evening. So again, we are so excited that all of you chose to join us tonight on your couches, in your kitchens, with your friends, with your family, to make a difference for the kids of Crittenton Center. So as always, tonight we have an amazing raffle item for you. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it. Should we show them? Let's show them. Okay, guys. It's this beautiful white gold and diamond necklace. It's got kind of this really cool curve to it. It's on an adjustable chain. It's going to be perfect for any of your holiday outfits, or if you win and your significant other doesn't realize that you won, you can just slip it under the tree. So we are excited to donate this item in full tonight so that 100% of the proceeds go straight to Festival of Trees. And so the way that you can get your chance to win is with a $20 donation. That's going to get you 1 ticket. A $50 donation will get you 3. And if you're feeling generous, $100 is going to get you 7 chances to win. So we're not going to have the big reveal as far as who's going to win on stage tonight, but I'm sure there's something special in store. So thank you for those of you that have already purchased tickets. For those of you that haven't, I'll give you just one more peek. And the family at Bremer Jewelry is so excited to be a part of this very non-traditional virtual event, but so happy to make a difference for the kids of Crittenton. So buy your raffle tickets and we will see you soon. Thanks, guys.
Well, thanks again, Ashley. We certainly appreciate it. Tonight is a great opportunity for us to try to sell as many raffle tickets as we can. We have 100 raffle tickets, which are remaining with us. And I tell you, that necklace is absolutely stunning. And I'd like to know, is it really true that diamonds are a girl's best friend?
All I know is that when I was looking at all the items that were online, I kept being drawn back to this necklace. It is just beautiful. And I mean, it's $1,600.
It's
I mean, and all the
$1,600.
diamonds that are in it.
Yes.
With the white gold, it's absolutely beautiful. Now, I know how many tickets I bought. How many tickets did your wife buy?
So let's see here. Was it 1 ticket for 20, 3 tickets for 50, or 7 for 100? I think it was 7 for 100 is what she bought.
Well, then that means I have to go back and I have to buy more tickets because I can't let Todd's wife get this necklace. Oh, goodness. Bremer never disappoints.
Oh, absolutely not. They are such a great tradition, certainly around the holiday season, so definitely encourage you to head out there.
So if any of you had the meal last night or even today, the dessert did not disappoint. The meal did not disappoint either. And so it was so good. The cider glazed chicken, the vegetables, and I do eat all of my vegetables. And then, the potatoes were really yummy too with the roll.
And I tell you, the dessert, that was the kicker. It topped it all off. Well, anyway, speaking of the fabulous dinner, our chef is here tonight, and he's going to show us how the dinner was made. So take it away, Chef.
Hello, my name is Chef Mattson, and today I'm going to be making for you a chicken breast with a cider glaze that's going to go with some roasted root vegetables and roasted potatoes. All right, I'm going to start off by searing some chicken, a little bit of oil, and salt and pepper your chicken. Give your pan a minute to heat up. Put your chicken in your pan, skin side down. Give it a little shake so it doesn't stick. And we'll go ahead and season the other side of the chicken as well. That's the fun part when I just wait. All right, and then once your chicken is seared on both sides, we're going to take it out of the pan, set it aside for a minute. Then we're going to deglaze the pan with some apple cider. And add a little salt and pepper to that. And a couple pats of butter. And we're going to just let that start reducing. Then we're going to go ahead and add our chicken breast back into the mix. Let that just sit and simmer in the sauce until it reduces and thickens up. All right, and then once our sauce is reduced by about a third, we're going to take our chicken, place it over these potatoes, and take the sauce and drizzle it right on top. There you got cider glazed chicken.
Wow, that looks absolutely delicious. Oh man, whew, yeah. And while we are moving right along here in our How It's Made journey here tonight on the Festival of Trees, and you know, we've got this whole Christmas holiday thing going on. We're surrounded by some of the beautiful trees and wreaths and decorations here. And we've got Vicki in her diamonds and Todd in his cap. Now, you're not settled down for a long winter's nap, though, I don't think. Not right now, anyway.
That's correct.
Certainly not. But Vicki, you're going to have to give those diamonds up here pretty soon. Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Well, also we want to call your attention, I don't know if you saw this or not, but take a look and see how you can actually purchase raffle tickets as one of the items. Okay, Vicki, I'm sorry, but you've gotten a little used to wearing those diamonds here tonight, and this is the time when you're going to have to give them up. It's a big evening here, big part of our evening here tonight, and we're going to find out who the winner is of that beautiful necklace from Bremer Jewelry. It's time for our first drawing of the night. Vicki, who is going to win the Out and About basket, our first drawing?
For the Out and About basket, Tamara Clem.
All right, congratulations, Tamara Clem. That's outstanding. That's outstanding. Thank you, Vicki, and thank you to Tamara Clem, our first big winner here tonight. Now, has everybody picked up their favorite tree yet? Have you picked out your favorite tree, looking in the programs and seeing what we've got here? If you picked out your favorite tree yet, great. If not, please look under the items tab and choose your favorite right now. And Vicki, what about these trees? Unbelievably beautiful. They take a lot of time, a lot of talent to do these. This is certainly something I could never even begin to do.
You know, there's so much detail that goes into the trees. And so when you're talking about a 7.5-foot tree, it actually takes 5 people 3 full days to decorate it. And I can't even imagine just working just nonstop, but they're just so beautiful. So why don't we take you on a little journey too, and you can see how our trees are made. Okay.
I tell you, some of my favorite trees, Santa is social distancing. That was one of my favorites when we were out in the town.
I
Another
love the little campers that were on it.
Were those not the coolest little
They
things?
were so sweet.
Absolutely. The other one was Mrs. Claus' she shed. Now, you knew that Cheryl had a she shed, but she lost her she shed.
That's
but
right.
Mrs. Claus, she's got her own she shed, and I tell you, she's got one of the greatest trees in her she shed. And I tell you, one of my other favorites really was the water lilies. Such a great tribute to Claude Monet. It was such a masterpiece. All the intricacy, it was a lot of fun. Definitely all the colors, it brings the spirit to life.
And we went to several different locations, and so, but the one tree that we were really looking for was the donut tree. And so it was fun to finally see that creation. Now, granted, it's not edible, but it sure looks like it could be.
All right, so such a great timeline that we just saw with the decorating of the trees.
Yes.
Now, was it 3 days, 5 people, or was it 5 days, 3 people? I don't know how they do that, but I tell you, in my house, I can get that tree up in 30 minutes, but I tell you, it doesn't look anything like the trees that you have seen, not just here tonight, but all across central Illinois. So, as we saw within the vid itself, there was a lot of detail and a lot of time and a lot of effort that really went into making these trees as beautiful as they are here tonight. And it's all about the commitment, all about giving this season, and certainly getting in the online silent auction to be able to take one of these trees home certainly with you. So we're asking for your donations tonight. Every donation, every wreath, every tree holiday item, all the event tickets, the raffle tickets, they all benefit Crittenton Centers. So we really encourage you to take active part, certainly this evening and throughout the next several days, to make it happen for the children and the families who are benefited by Crittenton. Vicki, can you talk maybe a little bit, how can we help here?
Yeah, everyone can help. Even if you have a home that is decorated and you do not need anything more, just think about the families or maybe even organizations, nursing homes that may not have what you have. So why not tonight think about donating something very special, something that the members of that organization or family can really look forward to as that Christmas spirit comes alive.
Absolutely.
So let's think about donating. So maybe you enjoy the bidding process, but also giving back. So this Christmas, it's going to be twice the fun.
At this time, I would like to invite our friend, Sandy Garza, who is a Development and Marketing Director of the Crittenton Centers, to share a story of one of the families that they served.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Vicki. I am so excited to have all of you here this evening. Each and every one of you who has joined us on this live stream, who has donated, who has put in hours and time and effort into every tree and every decision for this event has led to us being able to help a child and a family in need. At Crittenton Centers, we work every day to prevent child abuse and neglect while strengthening the family unit. We believe strong families build strong communities, and the best way we can do that is we meet the families where they're at. So when a parent comes to the door needing diapers, wipes, and formula, they're met by an encouraging staff member who's non-judgmental, who offers them what they need. And when they feel safe, because they know each staff member believes that asking for help is a sign of strength. It's one of the bravest things a parent can do, is raise their hand and say, I need a little break so I can be the best parent I can be. And as the Development Marketing Director, I get to tell each and every one of you these wonderful stories of these parents who triumph over their circumstances, who asked for help at the right time and prevented something bad from happening. But tonight, I'm very excited to get to share with you for the first time a success story in my mind from the child's perspective. I met a young man, Delshan, who remembers coming to the crisis nursery as a 5-year-old with his twin sister. And after I heard this story, I knew I had to share it with you. So I hope you want to hear it in his own words.
I came here with my sister, Sheldon Reynolds. I believe we were 5. We were homeless. We were sleeping out of bags. And it was just a hard time for us. The reason why we came was so my mother can go to work. She didn't really have nobody to depend on to watch us. It allowed her to, you know, free her mind, knowing that we're here somewhere safe. We're with great people, we're in great hands, and we're in a great organization. You have snack, and then you get a drink or something, and then you go play. And that's all I kind of remember. I just remember just playing a lot and having a lot of energy and having fun. I felt very safe. I mean, I think it's one of the best, safest place you can take a kid just for them to grow and learn stuff and just have a good time. Your parents don't have to worry about anything, you know, going on in here because everything is pretty, you know, legit. And so I just love it here. I think it's safer than school, you know. And how crazy that sounds. It was like a kid wonderland at the time, you know, just to play and have no care in the world. You didn't have to care about anything, just, you know, play in that time, so.
What do you do for a living?
I work at Caterpillar. I'm a welder in the building LL. I recently bought a house not too long ago. I want to go back into school for welding to become a weld inspector so I can become a better welder and a better man, so. My sister is in college in Virginia. She's studying to try to be, I don't know if it's a detective or working for the, I don't know if it's the CIA or one of them. When I first had my child, I didn't have a lot of money. When I didn't have nowhere to go or get a diaper or a wipe, you guys made that way for me. So that's why, you know, you guys are so special because you were there when I needed you and I didn't have anybody else because I'm one of those type of people I don't like to ask for much. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. If we wouldn't came here, Lord knows where we would have been and how we would have ended up. Well, I'm proud that I had the opportunity to share my life story about the Crittenton Center because I feel like it'll be more powerful for me as a young male, a young black male, to come in just to share a story of, you know, struggling when he was younger and now prospering when he's older. I just wanted to give you guys a insight on my life about, you know, how my progress became after leaving Crittenton Center. I thank you guys just for being there for me, even since I'm, you know, older and grown now. I appreciate you guys, so.
Wow, could you see the light in his eyes when he told the story that he remembered about the crisis nursery? I met him at one of my booths that I was doing to talk about Crittenton Centers. He ran over and remembered that story so vividly and asked what he could do to help. And I just said, would you please come tell that story? And so he did. And he remembers how his mom felt loved and safe too, how she was treated kindly. And he wanted everybody to know how appreciative he was of that. And I thought that was very moving. And most importantly, I think to myself when I try to tell people the impact you've made on a child, the people who donated 20 years ago that allowed Crittenton Centers to say yes to that mother will never know or meet Delshawn, but they made a huge impact on his life to the point that he ran over to tell me about it 20 years later. So I ask you this evening to think about all the families that we serve and the level of parental stress that you can imagine is going on as they worry about where their next meal is going to come from, if they may or may not get COVID, if they're going to have a job, if they're going to have to work from home, if they're going to have to be their parent's teacher, all this stress combining at one time. It will go away. I see a lot of hope at the end of the tunnel. I see a lot of people that are coming together to make a difference in this, but parental stress can lead to a child's crisis. And we are there to say yes to the parent, to give them that break that they need. So I'm asking you tonight to donate and help us say yes to the next parent of the next Delshawn in 20 years that you may never meet, but you will have changed their life forever. So as I leave you this evening with this, I want you to know there's a donate button. As you can see, there's a thermometer on the screen. We have a very, very big goal. We want to raise $150,000, just being completely open with you guys. This is our first fundraiser this year that we've been able to do, and the need is there. And we know that you will step up and help with that need. And everyone tonight who bought dinner, everyone tonight who bought a raffle ticket, who bought a tree, who did all that, is all contributing to us meeting that goal. And you can contribute to that goal throughout the weekend through donating too. So if there's any thought that you might want to do this, please make that decision now and push the button. I'd love to see 1 million more names up there because I know that everyone wants to do what's best for a child. And anybody out there who saw this mother in need would have said yes. But the thing is, the mother doesn't come to you, she comes to Crittenton Centers, and we say yes. So help us to continue doing that. Thank you. So Vicki?
I loved seeing all those names go across the screen, and I loved as that tree just lit up as those donations came through.
I tell you, 100% of the donations and proceeds, they go directly to Crittenton Center, really to help nurture and protect the children and the families out there. Here's different ways that we hope that you can certainly help us out tonight. It's through your involvement, whether it's through the online auction itself. Check out some of the beautiful holiday arrangements or some of the trees. Some of the beautiful tabletop trees and our 7.5-foot trees as we talked about earlier. The other one's through your donations. As we talked about with your online viewing, there is a large donation button where you can donate any denomination. Every dollar helps, every dollar counts, and 100% of that goes to our families that are in need this holiday season. Another way that you can do it also is through your purchases, and it's through your online. And likewise, there are other purchases that we have available, whether it is through your memory kits, it's through your photo packages, and also likewise the scavenger hunt that we had talked about earlier. One of my favorite outdoor things, as I indicated before, we do have the Grizzly Truly cooler. It is a 20-quart cooler. I'm always thinking warm weather. Of course, I've got my hat on to keep me warm tonight. But I can carry my cooler on one hand, and in the other hand, I can carry my PBR ASAP, the cornhole bag game. And boy, do I really enjoy bags out with my family and my friends. So definitely check those out. And again, we want to thank RJ Distributing certainly for their donations here tonight. Likewise, also Echo Valley, they have a great palate pleaser. I tell you, different sausages, cheeses, and roasted almonds. One of my favorites as well, as I'm sitting around thinking about the warm weather and the cold. And then likewise, all the trees, the wreaths, and so much more. At the end, we do have mobile bidding. It's still going on. We've got several of our favorites out there. Item number 203, Frosty Snowman Wreath, which that has been donated by Echo Valley Meats. Another one, number 205, He Sees You When You're Eating Gingerbread Cookies. One of my other favorites by Dr. James and Joan McGee, and they had sponsored that. Vicki, tell us about a couple others.
Well, Carver Lumber, they donated item number 321, so please check that out. And then we have the 308. It's just absolutely beautiful with all the red and the candle, and it's such a great table decoration by Just Kids Dentistry. And then item number 211, that Starry Merry Christmas, that's one of my personal favorites, and I loved it. When I went on the scavenger hunt, it just popped that night. And so that's one that I'm following, so I wonder if you've bought that already, but I'll still be watching if you haven't.
So we've got the Memory Maker kits, and again, my favorite,
the glam tree.
Absolutely love it. But anyway, once again, ladies and gentlemen, every raffle ticket, it makes a difference. It makes a difference in our programs to support our families and our children in need. Again, we've got less than now 100 raffle tickets that remain, certainly for the Bremer Jewelry necklace that we had seen earlier. So at this time, I'd like to go ahead. I'd like to turn this back over to Sandy and our featured speaker tonight.
Thank you so much, Todd. I love your hat. Have I told you that?
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I wanted to have the pleasure, I have the pleasure of introducing a entrepreneur, restaurateur, philanthropist, man of all trades, man of the hour, our feature presenter tonight, Travis Mullenbrink, who has kindly donated this entire space to us this evening for us to host our live stream, in addition to helping prepare all of your wonderful meals and give us many spent hours in this building to get ready for this tonight. So we are so thankful for him, and we know he does this for us, and he does this for so many others. And as we've said before, we believe strong families build strong communities, and so do strong family businesses. So thank you, Travis. Take it away.
A lot of the things that I do and we do in the companies here are very focused towards helping kids at an early age, whether it be with sicknesses or with helping them get on the right track in life. Those things are just very dear to my heart and very important for us here in Peoria in the central Illinois area. And so that's really where I like to put our focus on for what we can do for our community. There's no question. I mean, when you start early with children, helping some of them get a little bit of a leg up on whether they might be down on their luck or just in a situation that, of course, as a child, they have no control over. I think we see 10, 20, 30-fold improvements in their life as they grow. The earlier you can start and the more you can do for kids at a younger age, the more I think we really see those children become productive members of our society who are happier and live a better life. I think it says a lot, an organization who does what Crittenton has done for coming up on 130 years. I mean, there's a reason that they've survived and are around as long as they have been. You look at the different aspects of everything that Crittenton Center does, between helping parents, helping the children, to create an atmosphere for these kids to have a chance in life. For me, when I see some organization that's doing those things and putting it all together, it's really easy to try to help and give back. You know, I grew up in a very small community, and the community I grew up in was about 400 people. And it felt really like just an extension of family. So, you know, when I started my own company, the first company I started was Cracked Pepper Catering. You know, I really started it and took on employees as family members. As that family grew and I had great people that stepped into roles in the company, it allowed me then to sort of help my now extended family, which is the central Illinois area and Peoria area. So this is what I'll say, is at this point in the night, you know, we hope that everyone's had a great time. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw out the fact that I'm gonna start by donating $500 back to the Crittenton Center. And what I would ask for everyone who's watching or listening to do is to match me or beat me and give back to this great organization. I mean, it's what you can give to this organization helps these kids and these families and helps our community more than you can ever know.
Wow, that's great. Thank you very much, Travis. And also, thank you very much for making that $500 donation and challenging everybody else. You heard Travis say he is encouraging all of you, as many of you that you possibly can, to match or better his $500 donation. So, Travis Mullenbrink, thank you so much. Thank you again, as Sandy said, for donating your beautiful facility here, Warehouse on State, for our use here tonight. What a great you talk about the entrepreneurial spirit, Todd and Vicki. That guy just personifies it, doesn't he?
Absolutely. I tell you, it's great to see the positive story that really displayed to all of us, certainly in his video there. And it's all about family and the focus on really to help our community out. And it was a pleasure, I guess, to see that the challenge is on. And ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you open your hearts and donate, certainly this holiday season, to help out our friends with Crittenton Centers.
Absolutely. That's a fantastic challenge. So let's take advantage of it and raise a lot of money and help us get to and over our goal here tonight, if you would please. We want to remind you of a couple of other things. First of all, last call to purchase the Bremer Jewelry raffle tickets. Oh, Vicki, pretty soon you're going to have to give those diamonds up.
I think that I'm actually going to be sad over the holidays that this may not be mine.
Well, it's still, it could happen. It just could happen. I know you're in the raffle drawing. So again, last call to purchase your Bremer Jewelry raffle tickets, everybody, to win that just beautiful necklace from Bremer Jewelry. Now, we also have some more door prizes here too. And then we are going to be drawing, I understand, the second door prize of the evening also coming up here too. What do we have there, Vicki?
I believe we have everything from champagne to a plush throw to, there's some things that are completely wrapped that I have no idea what they are.
Surprise. Very, very surprising. And it's all worth your while, I'm sure, of course, and it's to help the families and children, of course, served by the Crittenton Centers. Let's introduce the big guy. He's with us tonight, right? We'd like to say hello to Jeff Gress, who's the CEO of the Crittenton Centers, to go ahead and pull that raffle ticket. Jeff.
We will get to that here in just a minute, so you still got a few minutes that you can go in and buy your tickets to support Crittenton Centers. Right now, we're going to take a view of a virtual tour of Crittenton Centers.
In 1892, the Home of the Blessings was established by local church ladies who sought to create a place young women could use as refuge from the 60 wine rooms and 300 saloons in Peoria, Illinois, the whiskey capital of the world. On the verge of closing due to lack of funding, the ladies of the Home of the Blessing reached out to Mr. Crittenton. In memorial of his beloved daughter Florence, whom died of scarlet fever at the age of 4, Charles Crittenton established a home for unwed mothers in New York City. Upon the request, he traveled to Peoria. He spoke to the community about the essential needs, as well as donated the funds to continue the services they provide. Due to his donation, the Home of the Blessing became known as the Florence Crittenton Peoria Home on July 2nd in 1902. We work every day to prevent child abuse and neglect while strengthening the family unit. We believe asking for help is a sign of strength. A crisis looks different for each family, from a medical emergency, domestic violence, court hearings, parental stress, or they're at the end of their budget and they need formula to feed their baby. We provide free emergency and respite care for children from birth through age 6 and basic needs supplies 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to families in crisis. You can make a difference. Your donations provide the basic need items and for the staff that comforts, feeds, and rocks the babies. We help families to become self-reliant by providing high-quality daycare and education in the heart of the city, located at a bus stop. You can make a difference. Did you know $1 invested in early childhood education saves $8 in secondary education? Through donations, we are able to provide a $1,000 scholarship for children so their parents can go to work while waiting for the approval of paperwork from the State Child Care Assistance Program. We provide lasting generational change through parent education classes, support groups, individualized home visiting programs, and our new Family Advocacy Center. We know that sometimes the best way to help a child succeed is to help their parents succeed. You can make a difference through your donations. Did you know that home visiting programs are a proven strategy for breaking the destructive cycle of abuse and neglect? In an average year, our trained staff provides over 500 home visits to families in Central Illinois. For $50, we provide staff, mileage, and materials needed to complete one home visit with an at-risk family. The Crisis Nursery supplies at no cost emergency child care and basic needs supplies. In our Crisis Nursery, the parental surveys show 100% of the parents experience crisis resolution. Our Child Development Center is the only Gold Circle of Excellence qualified in the 61605 zip code. Our Family Services programs providing no-cost parent education classes, support groups, and home visits. These services, the parents show 100% positive change in their parenting skills. We believe strong families build strong communities, So join our Circle of Hands Giving Society in preventing child abuse and neglect while strengthening families in our community.
Doesn't everybody just enjoy that video? I mean, it gets me every time an opportunity to be able to see the services. We would welcome you to come down and visit us once COVID is passed, and we can show you around and tell you a little bit more of the story. Right now, I'd like to thank a few people, and then we're gonna do the drawing for the necklace, so we're all looking forward to that. But I appreciate all of you that joined us tonight, and I appreciate it. We couldn't do this without you, and you're a very important part of who we are as an organization, and we are grateful for all that you have done to support us. Hopefully you've taken some time to look at the trees and bid on them, buy some raffle tickets, and look at other ways that you can see how you can support us. Thank you, Randy Rundle, the guy that's not only got a voice for radio, but he's got a face for TV. So
I don't think anybody would agree with you on that last one, Jeff. Thank you.
We appreciate you emceeing. I've enjoyed working with them over the years, and thank you, Todd and Vicki, for joining us tonight. You guys did an amazing job. I appreciate your efforts to come out and help kind of take us on that journey and be the conductors of that and help us tell the Crittenton story to engage others in our mission. We're thankful for those that are our presenting sponsors, G&D Integrated, RLI, Kristen and Eugene McHugh Johnston, and then our mobile bidding sponsors with Bob Lindsay Acura and Bob Lindsay Honda. Those are all important pieces, especially this year with it being virtual. We just really are appreciative for the support there. We have had an enjoyable time streaming down here in this beautiful site here, and the committee that came in and got the trees that just really sparked it up a little bit, and it looks amazing. A great place to come and have lunch and dinner down here as well. And so we're grateful for Travis Molenbrick for all that he did, and Spice Hospitality for their sponsorship. And I'm really grateful for Deshaun telling his story. Not everybody is always willing to tell their story, and so when someone does, it just means so much. And he could tell it better than I could tell it or Sandy could tell it because he lived it. And so we're grateful for him being willing to do that. A lot of this, it takes a small army of people or a group of determined women, I've realized. So we're really grateful for everybody that has been a part of this committee, but in particular tonight, with this being Jingle Mingle, we have Laura Presley, Aaron Hill, and Kim Roberts, and we're thankful for your leadership and all that you did to make this such an amazing, wonderful event for everybody that's been online and participating in it. And I think now, the culmination, and Vicki, I'm really sorry, unless you win, see, then that would be awesome, but you just may have to give that up tonight. So Todd is going to let us know who the winners are, and go from there.
So
He's giving you the drawing. He has the drawing, the door prize.
This is for the door prize. So for the door prize, our winner is Andrew Ryan.
Awesome.
Let's give Andrew a big round of applause.
Congratulations.
So this is for the necklace, and it just disappeared. Yeah.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love technology these days.
Especially when it works.
That's right.
The winner for the necklace is Patrick Farrell. So congratulations
Wow.
to Patrick. Somebody's going to be happy.
Congratulations, Patrick Farrell, our winner. Wow, that's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, big congratulations, and thank you to everyone who had participated, certainly here tonight and over the next several days, and for your generous raffle donations. In addition to your silent auction, let's keep it going. We certainly appreciate it. Randy, let's take this home.
All right, and we want to remind you that even if you didn't win tonight's raffle, don't worry about it, because you can still win. As Todd had mentioned, we have another gorgeous Bremer jewelry necklace on Saturday morning coming up during brunch and bubble. Yeah, another one. Tickets are on sale now, right now, on our mobile bidding site for $20 a piece, 3 for $50, or 7 for $100. And we want to thank you, everyone, for attending here tonight as well. And don't forget, it's not too late to invite your friends and your family to register for the event, Festival of Trees event. You can still view and bid on the holiday decor items through this Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Now, you may see the new items in person. Yeah, you can go see them out in person at several locations all over the Peoria area, including at the Metro Center, also at Pioneer Parkway locations, by doing our scavenger hunt. And remember, if you choose not to take your item home with you, it can be donated back to a family in need. And wouldn't that be fantastic? Now, also, it'll allow you to donate to 2 charities at one time, the Crittenton Centers plus another family in need. For every tree, wreath, kit, raffle ticket purchased, or donations made together, we are making great childhoods happen. So have a great evening and enjoy the Christmas music on Mix 106.9. Thank you very much for helping us here tonight at the Crittenton Festival's Jingle and Mingle, kicking off our Festival of Trees this year. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.